Let's see. We are getting awfully close to the Archivist debut. What I can tell you, the artwork for the Archivist is now fully done. Lamb Mama's job is done. It's 100% done. So now we're waiting on the side of things that make me able to move, that take away my paralysis. And then you guys can finally see what I really look like. And that should happen round about the 2-year anniversary, or somewhere between like the 2-year anniversary and my birthday, probably. We will upgrade. We will be bigger, stronger, sexier, older. Because yeah, Legatus, even though he's the same age as Archivist, with all like the repaired skin and the fake artificial hair and all of that, he looks a lot younger than he probably should. He does not look like he's in his 30s. He looks like he's in like his young 20s. And I like it. I got the baby face. But when we finally unlock Archivist mode, yeah, it's going to be a bit different. We're going to be a bit older. Not a ton buffer, I will say that. I said on Twitter, the booba aren't going to be huge. Shoulders are definitely bigger. Some things are going to change. The face is going to be the biggest change. I'm not sure how many people will like that and how many people will be scared away by that. I love it. It's very me. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Lamb Mama's done an amazing job. And there's actually another one which should follow very quickly. The Shepherd, which should follow like a month or two after. So yeah, they're going to be that close together, which is kind of crazy to me. When it rains, it pours. Suddenly we're going to have 2 more new outfits. And yeah, okay, so let me actually talk about the errors thing. So we're going to have our sad boy era for the next couple of months, unfortunately, where I'd be lonely and do my solo streams. I'm still going to occasionally, like, I will do, like, some collabs. Like, I definitely want to do a Noctyx collab ASAP. There's a game I really want to play with them. I've been trying to talk them into for ages. We'll see if we'll be able to get them to play that. But yeah, in general, like, I'm always good to play with Noctyx because Noctyx understand. But yeah, we'll be joining some other collabs occasionally if I know they're going to be, like, short streams. We just won't be, like, going out of our way to join a ton of them. There'll be, like, maybe 1 a week for the next couple of weeks. Other than that, I'm going to be on my Lonely Boy era. I'm going to be doing like 5 streams a week. On the days that I'm off, I'm going to be writing Legatus 505 because I want to complete that by the end of, like, hopefully by the anniversary. I want to complete Legatus 505. It doesn't mean we're going to be done reading Legatus 505 by then, but I want to be done writing it and make sure that it has a good release schedule. Because obviously we like to try to release like 2 chapters and an extra at a time. We'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out when I actually start streaming again, and if writer's block kicks up or if we get through it. But yeah, not sure how long this sad boy era will go on. It's basically going to depend on how my health does, how quickly my back recovers. They told me with the new thing, it can take like 3 to 6 months for you to get like full mobility and full strength back. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it'll be faster than that. For some people, it happens faster. I've definitely been getting better and better and better. Like, it was like only a week and a half ago where I was at the point where I could only be out of bed for like 5 to 10 minutes. So the fact that I can now be in front of a computer for like an hour and a half is good. And hopefully the more I stream, the stronger I'll get and the faster it'll happen. So we will be working on it, getting stronger, having fun streaming, having a good time. After that, we're going to have the Archivist era, in which I want to write Archivist 404. Archivist 404 is going to be quite short. I'm talking like maybe 3 to 4 chapters. It's going to be a very short, just quick little story about, so like a novella kind of thing, just about the Archivist's life. That one will be very easy to write because obviously it's my life. It's all 100% in my mind. It's all fleshed out. There's no like secret chapters or anything, so it's going to be fun to just write that really quickly, let it flow out of me. I'm going to write it in 3rd person rather than 1st person, because one thing that I realized when I was writing things for myself rather than writing Legatus 505, I don't know. I think it's because at the time I had just finished rereading Darkly Dreaming Dexter series, and I had just started reading the Dresden Files series. Both of those are in 1st person. I think, yeah, just at the time I was like, Legatus 505 should be 1st person because it's my story. And I've realized as time's gone on, I fucking suck at writing in 1st person. Especially first person present tense, man. Every time I go back to writing Legardus 505, I'm like, why did I do it this way? This is not my writing style, and I'm so bad at it. And I keep slipping tenses, and occasionally I slip into third person while I'm writing first person. It just, people literally point that out to me during writing streams, and it's like, oh shit, I am in the different tense. Oh god. I just naturally, like, my narrator voice in my head goes into talking about things in the past. I'll be in the middle of, like, saying, I take a step forward. I can feel the darkness building inside of me. He looked down. It's just like all of a sudden narrator voice takes over, and I'm like, I want to describe the scene. Let me do it in third person. So yeah, from now on when I write in the future, it's going to be third person. I give up. I'm not good at writing in first person. So Archivist 404 will probably be third. Maybe I'll finish that one in first person as well. It depends on how I feel, but definitely. Okay, so third error. We're going to have first sad boy error, and then we're going to get the Archivist model. We're going to write Archivist 404. We're going to have a fun time with that. We're going to enjoy spending time with him. One thing that I will say about the Archivist look, I am so fucking in love with the face. The face is everything for me when it comes to the Archivist model. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It's everything I wanted. Lamb Mama did the perfect job, everything that I wanted. I can't wait to share that. However, it has been, because I got my ticket for the Archivist model really, really early. I was like one of the first, like, I think I got it around the same time as Voxy. So just because of that, the Archivist model has been on the back burner for like a year and 10 months now. Like, I got it pretty much as soon as I joined NIJISANJI. I went very basic with the clothing choices. Like, I look back on it now and I'm like, I still like it, don't get me wrong. I'm sure you guys will be very excited for it. But for me, I've been staring at it for almost 2 years now, and I'm like, oh, the face is everything I want. Lamb Mama's so perfect, did such a good job. And then I'm like, why did I choose such a basic design for the costume? I should have gone with something more epic and more custom. And it's like, it's just been so long that it's like, I could have done so much better. So for one thing, the Shepherd is going to be like the Archivist. I'm glad that the Shepherd and the Archivist are going to be like a short distance away from each other. The Archivist is going to be like me growing into my mature form, but it's got to be like very casual and simple clothes for him, and a pretty simple hairstyle as well. And then when it comes to the Shepherd, I went over the top with it. So the Shepherd is going to be completely fucking different. That's better for cosplayers. Yeah. It's, yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy it. I love it. It's just, yeah, I look at it and I'm like, I've been staring at this for 2 years now. I wish I'd got a bit more interesting with it, but I'm still excited to share it with everyone. Like, the face is a big change. The face is everything to me. The clothes are still good. It was just like, oh, this is very casual. I should have gone with something more exciting. But yeah, then the Shepherd is going to be insane and over the top. So yeah. And we're not going to like completely, I've said this multiple times just to assure everyone, we're not going to abandon this model, the Legardus model, the younger look. I'll just be using different things for different streams depending on what works. Obviously, anything like cyberpunk, I'd go back to Legardus because it would work perfectly. But yeah, depending on the different streams, I'll do different things, like definitely like calm chatting streams and especially reading streams. Obviously, I'd go for the more mature look. So yeah. Welcome back, Futan. Just want to tell you there's not enough lamb in the kitchen. We need more sheep. Oh, don't worry. We have a sheep pile. You want more lamb? Wait. Oh, the fishbowl's tiny, right. Let me expand that. It was nice seeing everybody who went to the cafe sharing their lamb udon as well. Where's the lamb sauce? See, that's something I could make myself in the future as well. If I had my own little garden. Make my own, grow my own mint. Make my own mint sauce. Oh my god. But we'll get more lamb in the kitchen, don't worry. Confidants are happy to give up their bodies, aren't you? You're fine with it, right? I mean, not like you have any choice. After all, I can take you whenever I want. Oh wait, we need a glass shattering effect is what we need. That's rain. What are you doing? There we go. Come to me, my confidants. Join the stew. That's another thing I've been doing. I've been trying a bunch of different recipes for things. Got out of practice for cooking for a while because I used to order all my food. Now we could actually start hitting the kitchen again. But thank you for donating the food funds, Kushami. And no, we have enough lamb. We always have enough lamb. Put those guns away, silly confidant. That's another thing. Holy shit. We are coming up to the 2 years of membership, which means that we need our final membership badge. Final one. You can't even go beyond 2 years. No more Panera, bruh? Nah. Every morning now, I have my basic bitch avocado toast with eggs. It's healthy as shit, but man, I feel embarrassed telling people that. It's like, what do you have for breakfast, Fuchan? Every morning, half an avocado, 1 slice of toast, 2 slices of tomato, and 2 eggs. It's delicious. It's nutritious. It's the perfect breakfast. And yet everybody will call me a basic bitch for it. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I did think about the fact like we were getting hit so bad by the YouTube lag before I left. I don't know why. Like out of all of the other livers, for some reason I was like, yeah, for some reason we get it every damn stream. Some people get it like every 2 to 3 streams. We got hit so bad by the YouTube scuff. So I was like, this is actually very on point for a Fuchan stream where we're like starting half an hour late because I'm shouting at my ISP and being like, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. It's just such embarrassing timing. If it had started before I even started the stream, that would have been one thing. If it was like, oh, sorry guys, the internet is dead. We'll have to go again tomorrow. I'm really sorry for wasting your time. But the fact that we got like 5 minutes of the intro song and then it died was just the most cursed thing ever. Anyway, glad you had a restful break that you deserved. Thanks for coming back. Thank you. I did. I tell you what, sitting by a campfire is really healing to me. Especially like staring at a campfire at night. Like, oh, I really liked the time that I went as well. Because in summer, campfire is kind of mid. Campfire is good for cooking. And it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. The smells are nice. But it's like you don't really need the warmth. When I went like right at the end of autumn, technically hitting winter, since we were like mid-November, it was perfect. Like the campfire was so warming. Ah, it felt so nice to start it up. Even Dog was sitting by it. Dog normally sits like well away from it because he hates heat. He prefers cold. But yeah, it was that level of cold where even Dog was just like laying by the campfire. It was the perfect time. The nights got so cold, but then the day was still warm enough that you could still go swimming. You could still like walk through the rivers and stuff and not freeze. It was nice. It was nice. I'm going to do that like hopefully early spring I'll go again and try to catch that same kind of weather because that was like the perfect feeling. Which is why, even though I joke about the fact that I love like fantasy settings and stuff like that, I would never survive in one. I'm like, yeah, I love camping. But at the same time, I have to have one of those giant inflatable beds to make sure that I'm not too close to the ground for my spine. And I have to make sure that it's not too cold because I just would freeze to death. And I have to make sure it's not too hot because I'm a basic bitch who likes my air conditioning. I like to pretend that I'd actually enjoy living in medieval times. All the plans with the Shepherd when I want to. Yeah, I've got a lot of plans and I'm hoping nothing goes wrong between now and then. Because honestly, anything could change between now and then. My health is always an issue. Then there's always the issue that maybe the confidants will get bored of me and abandon me. There's always the fact that I don't know, maybe the internet collapses in 2024. We're no longer able to stream because that brain computer that they're trying to turn on gets AI consciousness and decides to take over the world. So yeah, I'm always thinking about things like that. But yeah, as long as the plans go through well, 2024 is going to be fucking amazing. 2023 was kind of like a growth year for me, I feel like. I figured, and this is, yeah. Okay, I'm all over the place. Calm down, Fuchan. Get your brain straight. What I'm trying to say is, even at 30, going on the way to turning 33 in like 2 to 3 months. 3 months? 3 months. 3 months until I hit 33. I'm still figuring myself out. I'm still growing as a person. I feel like 2023 was a giant year for that. Yeah, I figured out a lot more things about myself, and I figured out what kind of direction I want to go in. And definitely, like, with streaming, I figured out a lot of things as well, as like what kind of career I want to build. I feel like for a lot of 2023, I was just kind of floating by. A lot of things happened that were kind of depressing or got in the way of some of our growth, and it kind of knocked us back for a little bit. And even though I had a lot of fun, like I said, I always love the streams. I had so much fun streaming, and I'm glad that a lot of people enjoyed the streams. But I also feel like I kind of lost a lot of the passion that I had outside of that. And yeah, now I feel like I've got that all back. I know what I want to do in the future. We're working towards it. And I'm working towards like a lot of things in my life, online and offline, which are really good for that. So I think 2024 is going to be an amazing year for us. Hopefully, it'll be an amazing year for you guys too, and you guys will enjoy the journey. Whether it's like the solo parts or us getting back to interacting with Nijisanji, us having fun online, us building up our own story, all of those kinds of things. I hope it works out well. So yeah. You continue to grow and thrive as a person the older you get. And it's just, yeah, a matter of keep going, keep improving yourself, and keep enjoying every part of the journey. So it's like, I don't want a big giant anime face on my tummy.
I want to have your face on my tummy.
Yeah.
Aww. Okay, come here. I'll bury my face in your tummy for long enough it sticks.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Yeah.